Hey guys, what's up? Kyster58 here. Sorry. And today we are doing another Kyster58 news on voting. Stuff in my throat. Um, for this video, we are doing, voting, obviously. I wanted to get this out before the presidential election in the United States, which is where I live. I know this video is going out all around the world, but I'm not specifically talking about our elections in this. I'm just talking about voting in general. All I'm going to say is this is supposed to be one of the most major elections in history because we have a phew, bless me, non-politician running against a female for the first time ever. So, and it's like neck and neck. So I guess it's supposed to be like a huge election. But anywho, voting, y'all should vote. If you are legal of age, legal of anything, I mean, I don't know, wherever you live, legal of age, if you can vote, vote. Because I have heard the term, which is pretty reasonable, you can't complain about what that person does in office if you didn't vote because you didn't have a say in it. Makes sense because you didn't factor in your opinion in there, and that kind of, I mean, your opinion, that one vote could have been their loss, so you don't know. So, I mean, if you have free voting rights in your country or any of that, or go vote. Just go vote. Do what you can and express your beliefs in your country. Don't just follow what everyone else says. Go for what you believe in and do what you believe in when it comes to voting. I mean, if you like Hillary, you like Hillary, but be able to back it up with facts that you like her for. You like Trump, you like Trump. Be able to back him up with facts, not myth. I'm not going to tell you who I like, because that's none. I mean, a lot of people don't tell people. I'm willing to tell people, but I'm not going to tell it right now. I'm not going to tell it here. But if you're going to go vote for third party, vote for a third party. If you're going to, I don't know, vote for a new chancellor or a new whatever, go do that. I mean, it's your opinion, your country, your people. You need to vote for your people, your country, your opinion, and maybe that person will say those things in an election and not execute those things the way you wanted. Well, when they run for a second term, maybe you don't vote for them next time. I don't know. That's all on you. I'm just saying everyone should vote. I'm not legal of age to vote. But when I am, I'm going to go vote. Because, well, because it's a God-given right to me as an American. So, I need to go vote. Elections are a huge thing. Even if it's local government, that's a huge thing that's going to impact your life. New laws in just your local government or your state or your city or anything, your town, the local ones are probably going to affect you some of the most. So I know a lot of people don't vote local because they don't think it affects them that much. When in reality, it affects you significantly. It affects what your state makes laws that affect the federal government, and who you elect locally goes into play into the federal government, like congressmen or any of that. I mean, I'm applying it to the American government because that's what I know. But I know if you're in like Germany or, I don't know, Great Britain, something like that. I don't know. Wherever you are, you vote for a chancellor or a new, I forgot what, you know what I mean. But, I mean, everyone, like, hell, voting is kind of taught as a young age. Like, Vote for class president. Vote for this. Well, you should probably vote because that's going to affect you in your daily life. And that's the point of voting, is so you can get your opinion out there and get it just kind of overall flattened out. And like in my country, in America, about maybe a fourth of the population votes. And I mean, let's say a fourth is not legal of age. So my fourth. Okay, you can't have them in. But you got the third of the 3/4 of the population that can vote. But a fourth is undecided. Okay, maybe you don't want to vote, but why wouldn't you want to vote when it affects your life and it's your God-given right as an American? Now, let's say the other people just, I don't fucking know. I don't know what their excuse is. They just don't vote. You only got a fourth of the population that votes. But why is it only a fourth when you could have at least 3/4 voting for any candidate? I mean, you don't have to vote Republican or Democrat. You can vote third party. And people are like, well, yeah, third party is probably very unlikely. Yes, as of right now it is. But if you were to get more people to vote for third party and make them bigger, just like the Republicans and Democrats, they used to be minorities. Now they are larger and huge, the two biggest political parties in the United States. I mean, you got the Libertarians or the Tea Party. I mean, those are third party, low-level political classes that not a lot of people, the media doesn't seem to express because they don't. Sorry guys, my video cut out, so I had to have that little transition. But the media doesn't seem to express the third parties because, well, they don't, they don't gain as much attention as the larger parties because the majority of the people don't vote for them. Not only that, they aren't notorious, I guess you could say, for doing things in the government throughout history as much or any of that. Because, like, way back during Washington, I mean, I know I'm applying this all mostly to the American government because we have a huge election coming up, one of the largest elections coming up, which is our presidential election. The world's talking about it, at least as far as I know. I don't know. I know our country definitely is, for God's sakes, why wouldn't we? But there was no Republican or Democrats until up through, in office at least, up through till Abe Lincoln. He was the first Republican. So then it kind of started transitioning between third parties, and everyone kind of then about the 1900s hit, and then you got Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Republican, 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 Democrat, Democrat. Whatever order it goes in, it just kind of tumbles on a wheel. One side of the wheel is Republicans, the other side is Democrats. And it keeps rolling and changing constantly. Now, once in a while, it might slow down, maybe even stop. But very rarely, extremely rarely will it stop. It'll just slow down significantly, like during the 1920s when you had Herbert Hoover, Calvin Coolidge, and all of them. I forgot the other one. I'm sorry. But that made it go slow. But when Herbert Hoover got in the office, well, there was the Great Depression, and then blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth. FDR gets elected, and the wheel turns to Democrat. So and so. And then if you hear the pendulum theory, you go too far one way, you get a revolution. You go far the other way, you get a revolution. So usually it'll balance itself out. It doesn't like go too far one way and go too far the other. Now once in a while, hell, it might. It might. You never know. Would it? It's just the pendulum theory that I've heard before. But anywho, go out and vote. Vote for who you believe in, who you want. Don't let anyone change your opinion. I mean, they might try and change your opinion, and you gotta look at those opinions and be like, well, maybe that is right. Well, yes, do that, but you don't need to go in public and go kick someone's ass because they're holding up a Trump sign or a fucking Hillary sign. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell? Like, that was happening during the early parts of the election. Oh, you're holding up a Trump sign? I'm gonna kick your ass because I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter. What the fuck? No. No. That doesn't do anything. What does it do? That's not elections. Go vote. Then you did your part to stand for who you wanted and who you believed in and who you voted for. This has been Kyster58 News. Kyster58 over and out. Don't forget to go vote. Comment, rate, subscribe also. And vote for my channel.